What's up, everybody? I'm actually coming down with a sore throat, but I'm going to do my best to get through this video because I have received several cards from viewers and people that are just supporters of the channel, and I got some other items here as well that I definitely want to share with you all. So like I said, hopefully my voice will keep up as I go through this video. I'm going to start off with the cards that were sent my way. First one that we have here, and I'm not going to show the the front of the envelopes here because of course these have people's addresses on them. So the first one here is actually from the Geeky Devil, who is a YouTuber. He has an Instagram account as well that a lot of collectors follow. So again, the Geeky Devil, he sent me this Christmas card here. You see on the front it says, "Let us know, let us know, let us know." It's got the polar bear going on there. Oh, by the way, some people have been asking me what happened with the Coca-Cola bear as a Coca-Cola polar bear as a Funko Pop. I don't know, people. I guess we'll all find out at the same time whether that's going to happen or not. But right now, I have no idea what's going on with that. For right now, I guess it's just a rumor. We'll see what happens. But yeah, here on the inside of the card it says, "Hi, just want to wish you a very special, happy, and safe holiday season, an amazing 2019. Also, keep up the awesome work you're doing, and thank you for all you do to help out the Funko community by keeping us up to date, as well as informed on the latest on Funko news." Okay, so again, this comes from the Geeky Devil. You see it says there, "Your Funko friend, the Geeky Devil." Okay, so Geeky Devil, thank you so much for sending the card my way. So the next card here, this actually comes from Jenna Towns, who is a YouTuber as well, and she and I have been cool for a really long time, and she's been a supporter of my channel for a long time as well. So of course you see here we got the snowman on the front. On the inside here it says, "Dear Franklin, here to the many good years that have passed. We only live once. Wanted to say hello and finally come around this year to send some cheer across the miles. Wishing you a very Merry Christmas. Thanks always for being a truly caring friend. I very much appreciate you." And there again from Jenna Towns. Of course on the card it says, "We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year." Okay, so, and she actually okay, that's part of the card. Yeah, the snowman there. But yeah, she's sent me cards in the past for the holidays and for my birthday as well. Very sweet individual. So again, this comes from Jenna Towns. Jenna Towns, thank you so much for that. Okay, the next card here comes from another YouTuber here. A lot of YouTubers spreading love, and I feel bad sometimes because I'm not the greatest about giving cards. I mean, I have sent figures out to people. In fact, I just went to the post office this morning and sent several things out. But I'm not the greatest at sending cards. I'll be honest about that. But the next one here, this comes from Funko Pops and Unicorns. Caitlin of Funko Pops and Unicorns, who I have shouted out on my channel previously. You see here, again, we got another snowman going on. Season's greetings. Okay, on the inside here, says, "Merry Christmas, Franklin. I'm taking this opportunity to say thank you for everything you do for the community. You take so much time and put in so much effort to make your videos, and I know you don't get as much appreciation as you should. Know that you help so many of us out, and we all are grateful for you. Also, thank you for the support that you have given to me and other smaller channels. It truly means a lot. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Love, Caitlin, Funko Pops and Unicorns." Okay, and of course over here it says, "I hope your Christmas is touched by the wonder of the season." Okay, so again, very sweet card there, very kind words. So next up here, this is very cool because this actually comes from one of my patrons. I do have a Patreon account, of course, and I do enjoy Patreon. I've had it set up for, I think at this point, just over a year. But yeah, it has been a really good experience thus far. And this comes from a patron that goes by the name Winter Soldier. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get the card out here. And there is actually something else that comes along with this card, which I believe is mentioned within the card itself. Now you see first of all here, the paws there. Okay, the dog's paws. Okay, so let's take a look and see what it says here. Okay, "Dear Franklin, season's greetings. We picked this card since we knew you are fond of dogs, as we are too. Harrow County was just completed its last arc as one of our family favorites. The writing, Cullen Bunn, I believe it's the name there, and art are exceptional. Art by Tyler Cook. We have met both Cullen and Tyler, and we own some original artwork by Tyler. We hope you enjoy this introduction to the series. Harrow County Pops would be pretty interesting. Your videos are an important part of our week. They are a way to unwind and forget about the workday. Warmest regards, Winter Soldier." Okay, so you see it says we. I believe this is a couple or a family, you know, represented by that one name. But definitely appreciate their support with my my Patreon account, and they refer to a Harrow County here, so they actually sent 2 graphic novels here, and I love the creepiness of these covers here. That looks really cool. So Harrow County, Countless Haunts. Is that supposed to say haunts, or is that just a different way of saying that? I'm really not sure there. But yeah, you see the people that they mentioned there, the creators behind this series. And I'm not even going to open up the comics yet because I actually don't know all the content that's on the inside there. Could be some graphic stuff, who knows. But I'm definitely looking forward to checking these out. So here we have Harrow County Twice Told. Okay, again, the same creators there. So really creepy looking artwork. And I have definitely not read enough horror comics, you know, horror related comics and graphic novels, so these should be pretty interesting. And again, thank you so much, Winter Soldier, for sending these my way. That was a nice surprise. I don't even think you gave me a heads up about this being on the way, but then I've been so busy, maybe you mentioned it and I overlooked it, but I'm sorry if that's the case. But yeah, definitely thank you for sending these out to me. Next up here, we actually have another book, and this is one that I was expecting. I knew that this was coming my way, and this actually comes from a custom artist, and just an artist in general that I have featured on my channel previously. Now I'm making sure I get something out of the book first that was tucked in here that came along with it. Okay, so Eclipse is an artist that like I said, I featured in my new series, FM's Funko Features, and I'm trying to remember if he was the first or second. I actually can't remember at this point. But yeah, regardless, he's been a featured custom artist. I think he was actually the first. But yeah, do you see this book that he has here that he created, Hip Hop Homage? And he has some very cool artwork. If you see the cover here, if you really know hip hop, you can recognize some faces. I mean, of course, Busta Rhymes just really jumps out at me, you know, there. It, of course, got Tupac, Eminem, Slick Rick. I mean, just some great MCs, and he's done artwork for them. And then on the inside of the book is cool as well because it does have quotes from MCs, and it has MCs talking about their favorite top 5 MCs of all time. So, you know, some very cool things going on here. Of course, you see the man there himself, Eclipse. And I like how he has these different images representing the different aspects of him, and also the different aspects of hip-hop as well. That I see what he did there. That is pretty cool. He even has a quote there by Raekwon, which I think is pretty funny. It says, this is just crazy, son. It looks just like RZA. Of course, referring to art of RZA in here. It says, where did you learn to draw like that? In jail? So that's a pretty funny quote. I don't want to show you too much of the interior of the book because, I mean, really, I would like people, if you're a big hip-hop fan, definitely check this out. There is one, this one I got to show you all though, because when I saw this image of Eazy-E, I was like, man, did he manage to capture Eazy-E, just the attitude of him. That is so on point. So yeah, there's some great artwork throughout this book. Like I said, it has the quotes and everything going on. Very cool. I am going to leave Eclipse's contact information down in the description, so make sure you check that out. Show him some support. Definitely follow him on Instagram. He actually has 2 accounts. I think he has his Eclipse account and then also his Pablo Picasso account, which focuses on Funko, especially his custom Funko Pops. So again, yeah, make sure you show him some support, and if you're interested, you could holler at him. You know, like I said, I'll have his contact information down below if you're interested in possibly getting your own copy of Hip Hop Homage. We're going to keep things moving right along here, next focusing on calendars. This was definitely not planned, but I ended up receiving 2 calendars from 2 different viewers. So the first one here, I believe this comes from Rogan Bite, who has been a supporter of the channel for a good while. I'm going to get this out here. And I think he sent a letter as well, or a card or something. Let's see exactly what this is here. Okay, so, oh yeah, we do have a holiday card here from Rogan Bite. Says many holiday hugs. I definitely like this with the puppies on it. Okay. Okay, on the inside here it says, hi FM, here's my 2018 photo of the Funkos I now have. As you can see, let's see, a lot less Walking Dead Funkos and more Game of Thrones Funkos. Also, I did get to buy a Rogue Custom Funko that I love. Best wishes, Rogan Bite. Okay, so like I said, Rogan Bite has been a supporter of the channel for a good while. He says happy holidays there. Been a supporter for a good while, and he sends me basically these updated images of what his collection is looking like. You know, the new pops that he's added to his collection, which is pretty cool. He's got the Catwoman there from the Legion of Collectors. Oh, let me talk about this real quick. Some people have been asking me what happened with Legion of Collectors. Where's Legion of Collectors? Now, obviously, Funko has not put that official box at a home with another company, but they have been doing DC boxes though. They did the Batman 66 box with Target. They had the Aquaman box, I believe that was also with Target, that's actually out there right now. So they've been doing some DC related boxes, and who knows, maybe they're waiting to see if people are going to support those boxes, you know. So yeah, it's not as if they've completely forgotten about DC. They're doing some things with DC still. Okay, so some other ones here. Norman Reedus. I know he's a big fan of Norman Reedus. He actually sent me some Walking Dead pops previously, and that's the Rogue pop he's talking about. That custom is on point. I'm not sure who did that, but that is a really well done custom of Rogue. I mean, that it just clearly looks like her. And I know a lot of people want an official Rogue pop, which I think could happen, you know, with Disney and Fox getting more so on the same page now, so it could happen eventually. But he sent me a Rick and Morty calendar here. Okay, so this is pretty cool. So we got the 2019 Rick and Morty calendar on the back here, of course. You get the preview of the images that are included. Okay, of course they had to put Pickle Rick there in the mix. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. SEAL Team Rick, I like that as well. So yeah, this seems like it's mostly focused on the 3rd season. But yeah, I'm glad to have this. And like I said, I actually have another calendar here. But again, Rogue Ambite, excuse me, thank you so much for sending this calendar my way. That's very much appreciated. Of course, I'm a big fan of Rick and Morty. And then the other calendar here comes from Robert Kinzel, who is a YouTuber, and I'm sure, you know, some of you watching this should be familiar with him. And this is an interesting calendar here because this is one he actually created. So it says here from RJ on the cover. Of course, we see Pikachu there. Got the nice holiday coloring going on back there and everything. So yeah, let's take a look. I may not show every single month in here, but I do want to kind of preview this. And I'm not sure if Robert Kinzel, if he's like creating more of these, if he's selling these. I'll have to ask him what's going on with that. Regardless though, I am going to link his channel down below. You can go check that out. If you have some questions about this calendar, definitely holler at him and check out his content as well. If you like what you see, then make sure you subscribe to his channel. But of course, here again, it starts off with Pikachu. For January there, we got May from Overwatch, which is pretty awesome. And that, I think, is one of the best pop figures from last year. They did such a great job with that design. And this is the Hot Topic exclusive May. And the background he has it with, pretty awesome there. So next up here, okay, Stranger Things fans, you already know what it is. So he recreated that scene there. That is very cool, and this is for the month of February. I'm gonna jump ahead because I just want to see certain months. Like I said, I'm not gonna show every single month. Oh, now that's beautiful there. I do have to show that. The poison ivy there with the flowers. Love the coloring on that. Yeah, he definitely manipulated the colors, so I'm a really high contrast to the colors. That looks great. Okay, so I want to jump to August. And I'm not going to say why. Some of you hopefully know why I'm jumping to August. And what a great one for August. Okay, so he's got Joker and Harley chilling on the beach. This is that 2-pack that was exclusive with Hot Topic. So yeah, love that choice for August. And again, like I said, some of you may know why I want to go ahead and check out this month. Let's check out, let's see real quick, October, because I'm sure people are curious. And I actually saw this image before. He shared this with me, Elvira in the mummy outfit and the kind of creepy background there. That is very cool. I like how he must have used like maybe cotton, kind of thinned out cotton there for the smoke effect possibly. Yeah, that looks really cool. And why not? Let's see what December looks like. Okay, so he's got the Grinch there. Okay, so again, this is very cool. You know, a calendar created by Robert Kinzel. Really do appreciate that. And I love the fact that I have 2 new calendars because I tend to keep 2 calendars at home. I like to have one near the door when I first come in, and then also one that I just keep where I'm at most of the time in my house. So really glad that I have 2 calendars already locked down for 2019. Now I went out on a pop hunt last night, but I really wasn't gonna pick up anything for myself. I was mainly looking for some things for friends. But while I was at GameStop, I did pick up something for a trade that I have going on, actually with a subscriber that's in Australia. But I did decide to go ahead and buy one item that had been sitting there for a while, and it's mainly because I just finished reading volume 9 of Saga, which was amazing. Like, I don't want to say too much about it for anybody that's following the series and hasn't gotten there yet, but volume 9 of Saga was absolutely amazing. Some very surprising turn of events, but that did inspire me to go ahead and pick up this rock candy of Elana, which this of course was a summer convention exclusive. So yeah, this had been sitting there in the GameStop. I'm pretty sure it's the same one I saw before. I was kind of surprised that it wasn't marked down yet, but you know, it's all good regardless. I am going to go ahead and get this out quickly to take a closer look at it. The reason I didn't get this right away is because, I mean, I do have all of the Saga Pops that I want at this point. I think I didn't get the common Elana figure, but that's because I have Elana with Baby Hazel, which is a specialty series figure. So it's basically the same figure, but she's holding on to her child as well. So, but one reason I didn't get this right away though also is just because I'm not so sure about that expression on her face. I don't know exactly what they were going for there. I don't know, it almost seems like she's angry, maybe. I don't know, it's weird. So I think the expression could have been done better there, but I definitely do like the look of her wings there. Okay, they did a good job with those. You see she has pretty much a casual outfit on, and she's got this gun here that kind of figured into the story for a little bit. But yeah, overall this is pretty well done, and like I said, just being so hyped off of readings volume 9 of Saga made me want to get something else Saga related, and I might still add some more Saga things to my collection because I was not really into the series at first, but once he grabbed me I was pretty much hooked, and I really have been enjoying the series up to this point, and I hope that it continues to do well, you know, in terms of the plotting, and I hope that it all wraps up in a satisfying way also. So yeah, really glad that I have this in the collection now. Next up here, I have two Pops that were at the top of my want list for a while there, but I was able to get these pretty quickly when they became available online. I'm sure they'll get a restock at some point, and I know that these are showing up in stores as well. But yeah, I just had to go ahead and get these right away, and I did get both variants here of Spirit Spider. Now, some people really love this because they love this costume within the Spider-Man game. I don't think I really used it much. I kind of like the look of it, but for the most part in the game, I tried to stick with the outfits that really felt, you know, more directly Spider-Man-ish to me. Like, because I thought that, you know, with some of the costumes, especially with the cutscenes, it would just kind of take me out of the moment. So that's why I pretty much stuck to certain costumes during the actual story. But yeah, I do love the look of Spirit Spider, though. When it comes down to it, I'm just a sucker for the flame effect on the Pops. You know, characters like, of course, anything Ghost Rider related. Trying to think of another good example. Sweet Tooth, of course, from Twisted Metal, and Scorpion. You know, the Hot Topic exclusive Scorpion. Yeah, that type of thing. I'm just a sucker for that, to be honest. I really do like the look of that, and there are quite a few Pops that kind of have that going on now. So, of course, with this Pop, they did have a non-glow version, and then they had a glow-in-the-dark version. And of course, other than the glow being the difference there, you see that the non-glow version has the black eyes going on, so that does set it apart a little bit as well. I'm actually glad they did that. I mean, it's not like a major difference, but I like that they're set apart by more than just the glow. So that is pretty cool, and I love the way that the colors fade from the white to the blue. You know, like I said, the flame effect there that Funko has just been doing so well with lately pulls it off here. Although with it being blue, it almost kind of reminds me of, I don't know, like something else going on there. Maybe like a cream or ice cream or something, you know, just because the color is different. But I mean, of course, it's meant to represent like a blue flame there. So very happy with this one. And of course, I'm going to check out the glow-in-the-dark variant as well. So here we have, of course, the glow-in-the-dark Spirit Spider, and of course you see that he has the white in the eyes there. And I'm going to check out the glow on this. I know people have been highly impressed by the glow. I've seen it in some other people's videos. It's amazing. Now, I have a lot of light in here right now, but in some people's videos, all they had to do was just turn off one light and you could see the glow already. You know, for some people, even just putting it close to the screen, and if they didn't have a lot of light, you could kind of see the glow already. So that is pretty impressive. You know, the glow that Funko was able to pull off with this. I still want to get like a UV flashlight to basically show off the glow better on my Pops. I haven't done that yet, but I will get to that. But yeah, this is a really awesome looking Pop. I actually think I want to display these two pops here near the Venomized wave because I just feel like they would fit in well there, and I pretty much already have my some of my other Spider-Man pops sitting along that Venomized wave, which is one of my favorite waves of the year, probably is my favorite wave of the year. And I gotta say, I try not to do this like all the time, but you know, there's definitely a pop that I would love Funko to make now after seeing this pop and then seeing what's going on right now with Marvel Comics. I would love if they did a Cosmic Ghost Rider. And yeah, they got a big storyline going on with Cosmic Ghost Rider, and I read about his background. I wasn't familiar with the character. I was amazed to find out who the character actually is. It's actually Frank Castle, and it's Frank Castle, and he has, of course, Ghost Rider's powers, also powers of the Silver Surfer, and he picks up some other like famous weapons and things along the way in his adventures. Amazing story. I gotta read a collected edition of Cosmic Ghost Rider, and like I said, please, like if Funko is listening, please make that a pop figure. Like I said, I don't ask for much anymore because I know that Funko does a lot and they really have stepped it up in terms of designs, but that pop would be just epic. I would really love to see that. The next item here is a Hot Topic exclusive, and of course they ship this box within a box, and this is one I haven't really been collecting the bombshells so much because some of them did have some rough paint jobs, but when I saw this one, I was like, yeah, I really want this. I like the design of Duella Dent, also known as the Joker's daughter. She's basically just somebody that's like very enamored with the Joker. She just looks up to him. It's not like she's in love with him necessarily. She is more so that she looks up to him. You know, that's why she's referred to as the Joker's daughter. She basically wants to be like him and emulate him. She even well, you know, one of the main versions of the character actually wore his cut off face for a while, so that's pretty crazy. And then she became a part of the Suicide Squad, which she might still be at this point. So they've played around with the backstory of the character. It has changed up some, but of course this is the bombshell version of her. I love the hair sculpt there, how it has the curls going on there. That's very cool. It almost forms a heart. I don't think that's necessarily what they were going for, but I do like that though. That is pretty awesome. Yeah, I like the mask. Of course, she's holding the Joker mask there. Yeah, it's got some really nice details on it. I was trying to see what she has on her hip there. It looks almost like shrunken heads on her hip. I'm not sure if you can see those well or not, but yeah, very nice coloring to it. And yeah, I just realized her feet are very thin, so she must come with the stand. Yeah, I overlooked it at first, but she did have a stand in the box. So again, very cool looking figure. Yet another one I'm going to leave out of the box for a while just because I really do like the look of it, but she will go back into the box eventually. And then I am about to do some reorganizing with my collection over the next couple of days, so I will find a good spot for her. Since I don't have a lot of bombshell related stuff, I mean, I'll just find a good spot for her near some of my other bombshell stuff that I have going on. I've got one last item I'm going to share with you all. This is probably going to be a long video. I'm not really sure. I'll try to edit down as much as I can because I prefer quick videos. That's me personally. Some people like the long videos, but I like to keep things moving as much as possible. But yeah, I got to share this one last item with you. I actually do have some other items here, but I think they make more sense in separate videos. But this one, of course, because I just showed you all the Joker's daughter, you know, Duella Dent, I definitely think it'd be cool to end up here with a Joker statue, you know, not a figure, a statue here. Okay, so this is DC Artist Alley, the Joker. Okay, and this is a Newligan figure, the artist, okay, goes by Newligan there. So this one, I caught this, I believe, on Cyber Monday. It may have not been that actual Monday, but sometime around then, because of course Cyber Monday wasn't limited to just one day. But I caught this on Hot Topics website. Now this one is not an exclusive or anything. Okay, you see it says DC Collectibles, direct from the source. 20 years there, very cool. But yeah, this one is not the exclusive one. I know there's a black and white variant. Let me see if they show it on the back. You can see the other designs here. They got a Harley Quinn, which I'm actually not super crazy about this Harley Quinn Newligan statue, and definitely am not a fan of that Batman. I really am not sure what the artist was going for there. Excuse me, what the artist was going for, but that Batman is just a weird design to me, especially with the long socks. I don't get it, you know. So the Joker is the only one that really stood out to me out of these three, and then yeah, there are the black and white variants there. So I don't know. I mean, if I really like this Joker statue enough, which I'm about to get it out and take a look at it, who knows, I may get the black and white one eventually, but I'm not too worried about those other two there. yeah, and I am going to go ahead and get this out. I gotta say right away, I'm in love with this statue. This is so awesome. It actually looks way better up close than the images, you know, of it even showed. Because there's actually little details like with the flowers, how the flower is sculpted and everything. Of course, he has like texture going on all around the suit. You know, the little stitching there on the elbows. Yeah, so many details. Even the mouth, like the interior of the mouth is sculpted. You can actually see, like, I know it's tough to see here on camera, but like his tongue is even like sculpted inside of the mouth and everything, and is lifted up. That it's just, yeah, this is an amazing statue, and I got this at a really awesome price too. Like I said, I got this on Cyber Monday, was able to catch it while it was marked down. I actually got some other statues from the Artist Alley series, which I'm gonna share in a video in 2 or 3 days. It'll be up very soon. I'm aiming for Monday actually, but yeah, this is so cool. Love the details. I like how the suspenders are hanging there. You know, of course, Joker, you know, is stylish, a stylish character. Yeah, this is just awesome. I really do like it. Even the shape of the legs being very thin there, and then having the sneakers on, you know, it's just very exaggerated, cartoonish, but this is so cool. I love this different interpretation of the Joker, and that's again something I love about DC statues, is that they do allow artists to play around with the characters, to try different things. Like, there are so many different versions of Batman that really stand apart from each other. Whereas, and I still love Funko Pops, of course, but when you look at all the different versions of Batman together with Pops, for the most part, it's just a couple of molds, maybe 2 or 3 molds, and then for the most part it's like color changes, you know. But yeah, like I said, DC with the statues, they really do allow the artists to play around and change up the designs. And the prices, of course, vary with DC statues, but the Artist Alley ones, most of the ones I've seen are very reasonably priced, and you can catch deals on them as well. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And again, thank you to everybody that sent something my way. You truly did not have to do that. Just supporting the channel, you know, that means a lot to me. If you're watching the videos, if you're putting positive comments, and, you know, even talking to each other down in the comments, things like that, that means a lot. So yeah, let's keep it positive here. You know, we'll have to kind of block out some negativity from time to time, but it's all good. You know, we'll keep things moving. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will talk to you all again real soon.